The next person that I want to bring on the stage is your last person for the evening. We saved the best for last because she's awesome. She's a TEDx speaker. She's a best-selling author, published 6 books, developer of 6 or 7-figure wow blueprints, certified business coach and 8 to Great, marketed some of the most expensive real estate in the world, coached an international luxury real estate marketing firm and social media, top sales in banking and mortgage, and built a team of 3,000 in 1 year. Please help me welcome Jessica Peterson.
Who's ready to wake the wow? Who wants to create the perfect day? Right? Awesome. I know it's the end of the day. I promise you 20 minutes or less. And I want you to stay tuned because I have a gift for every single one of you. Who wants a gift? Awesome. Okay. Where's the, oh, here it is. So we're going to go ahead and bust this out. Awake the wow, create the perfect day. Every day is perfect because you're alive, and each one of you are gifted a limited amount of time. So how are you investing it in people, your business, and you? So he already went ahead and talked about me, but who here can relate to this image? I couldn't find an image that actually really conveys how us in real estate feel like. I like to say a hamster in the cage, hair on fire, coffee in hand, chasing the next deal, and then you have a squirrel moment, right? Coffee always is necessary, but hamsters and squirrels should not play together. That's what I always say. My girlfriend sent this to me, and she said, "This is you, Jessica. It's fine, I'll do everything, it's fine." And I said, "Why do you think I feel like this?" And she goes, "To achieve everything you have, especially after everything you've gone through, you must feel like this." And I shared with her, I don't. And I'm here to share with you guys some secrets too. And before I do, though, I want to share with you the story that inspired me to write one of my books called Create the Perfect Day. I just moved to Florida 3 years ago, just getting in the groove, just getting to know people. I had a speaking engagement. I'm happily married over 20 years now. And the next morning, I woke up with my husband's face over my face. And it startled me. I woke up with him right there. And he looked at me and he said, "Is there something wrong with my eyes?" And I said, "No, why?" He goes, "I can't see." So I was just at all these other speaking engagements. Unfortunately, it seems like there's a rise in detached retinas out there. So I said, "Well, maybe you have a detached retina." We're calling eye doctors, and they said, "You got to get him in the hospital." So I convinced him to go to the hospital. He doesn't like to go to the hospital. Next thing I know, he is in ICU. And we discovered that he has 2 masses of bleeding in his brainstem. And he has a condition where he is high risk at any moment in life to go. You want to talk about your life changing overnight? That moment, I would have never thought the night before, the day before, that morning, that our whole lives would change. And the good news is he still is here with us. Yes, that's very good news, very good news. So I want to share with each of you how to maximize your time, this beautiful gift of time. What is happening today? There's social media, there's cell phones, there's so many distractions. So I have a business and marketing agency, and then I'm a real estate agent as well. So when I coach and work with some very elite people on their social media, it's shocking to me the addiction that we're running into. I love social media, the amazing people I've met, like David, Johnny Moe, so many wonderful people I've met. I'll tell you, there's one woman I've been working with. She's addicted to social media 9 to 10 hours a day. Do you think her business and her life is suffering? Yes. She's seeing a therapist and working with me on that. So I really want to actually change people's perspective of the social media and start saving time and be more efficient with their time. So today we're going to talk about how to wow people, wow your business, and wow you. I want to share with you some of this secret. Who's ready for some insider information, secrets on how to do so? Okay? Awesome. Typically, I speak for an hour and deliver this. I'm going to cram as much as I can in 20 minutes or less. So wow people, why? Why do you think it's important to wow people on a daily basis? Anybody? Memories. I love that. Think about this. When someone says, "Wow, thank you for doing this," or you changed my life, you saved my life, you made my day, how does it make you feel? It feels great. It makes you happy, right, at the end of the day. When I gave my TEDx talk, the top regrets of the dying, top on the list, was not better relationships. That was one of their number 1 regrets. And also, they're now discovering people who live to be 100, the secret's relationship. So it's a little bit of important to have that. Let's go ahead and have some fun, okay? I have a whole algorithm on how to wow people. We're just gonna have a little taste of this today. So I want each of you to look at the person, the right or the left, and I want you to compliment them or tell them something that you appreciate about them. You guys have 30 seconds, go. Okay, how did that feel? Great. I saw people laughing and hands flying up in the air. It feels good, right? It feels really good to go ahead and enrich someone's life. There's some other ways that you can go ahead and wow, but definitely keep it simple. Genuinely care when you express it. It doesn't mean you have to go on a yacht. Someone said, does this mean you're going to take me on your yacht? No, I'm not going to take you on a yacht. It doesn't have to be fancy. I have a friend who's a celebrity, and he said once, someone smiled at him and it changed his life. It can even be as simple as a smile. So there's other ways to wow people online and offline. We're going to go ahead and go over just some of that a little bit. But I want each of you to step back and reflect, what does your online image say about you? I met someone last night at the VIP party, and she goes, every person I meet tonight, guess what I do? She goes, I go to my computer and I Google all of them. Right? Everybody Googles and researches everyone. I've gone into big banks, and we're like, what does your image say about you on social media? And they're like, ooh, stripping, beer bonging, ooh, that's attached to our bank, right? Sometimes people don't realize what actually is attached to their image. Your branding says a lot about you. I once saw a gentleman, he was in finance, his whole branding, he was so happy, he didn't hire my agency, but it was a hand in the pants pocket here and here, and I thought, are you trying to get me in your pants? Like, what are you trying to do here, for the finance? He was so excited for his finance branding, so be really careful with your branding. So also look at not only your social media, your website, and your videos, and more. Ways to wow offline. I really like this one. It's not just about social media. Let's actually get together and interact with each other, okay? And it's about bringing that continuous value and those gifts. And have a rockin' 30-second introduction. I work with so many real estate agents. I say, well, what makes you so unique? And the most common answer is, well, I care. And I say, well, you don't think the others don't say that too? What makes you unique? What makes you stand out? Come out with that rockin' 30-second. If anyone wants to know what some of mine are, I'm happy to share them with you. Oh, your business plan, which is a part about wowing your business. Who wants to know about how to wow your business? Awesome. I love it. If you don't have a business plan, it's like building a house without a plan. It's going to look like this. It's not going to turn out very good. Statistically, every time I speak, I just spoke this week, there were over 100 people, and under 10 had actually a business plan. Who here has a business plan? I see a couple hands. So it always works out about under 10% has that. So I highly recommend you do that. Part of your business plan should be riches and niches. When you serve everyone, you serve no one. That's kind of profound, right? When you serve everyone, you serve no one. So what is your niche? I refer out business all the time. If it's not part of my niche, I'm not going to deal with it. The other part is your 6 or 7 figure wow blueprint. I will happily gift this to everybody here. Just reach out to me. Sound good? I will show you a simple 6 or 7 figure wow blueprint, and it goes back to your relationships. And who wants to know how to have 9 weeks of time off? Yes, right? So looking at that time, I'm not going to challenge you too much. If you just take 1 hour a day times 365 days out of the year, you come up with how many hours? 365 hours. Divide that by a traditional 40-hour work week. What do you get? 9 weeks. Time's powerful when you look at it that way. If you are saving 1 hour a day in your business, whether that's social media or any other area, I have a whole division of robotic process automation, artificial intelligence. I have personal assistants. I have robot assistants who do over 100 steps a day because I'm all about increasing human connection. As we're talking right now, my bot's working for me. My team's working for me. It's giving me time off to be here for each of you, and I'm grateful for that. So really look at your time. 30 seconds a day equals over 3 hours a year. It's pretty powerful when you look at time that way. Now I'm going to talk about ways to go ahead and wow you and create the perfect day. Think about when you had the best day ever. And a lot of people share with me, Jessica, I don't know my purpose. I'm feeling like I'm in a funk. I really don't know where I'm going in life. And really think about when you were a kid, what did you love to do? Because that's going to be an indication of your calling in life. And I love hearing people's stories. So me, I thought this was normal. All my dolls were independent women. They all had careers mapped out, when they worked, when they got raises, they all volunteered. So now today I love to go in and structure people's businesses and everything else and to maximize their time and have them create a wow life. So really look at that. And I want each of you to have that balance. As Sam mentioned earlier, it was so powerful. If you have all the money and not your health, it doesn't mean anything. There's a gentleman named Dr. DeLon. He's a famous surgeon for children. He saved their lives. He's a neurosurgeon. And he said, Jessica, life is like driving a car. If you get a flat tire, you don't get very far. So life has 4 key areas. And wealth is one. There's other 3 areas. And if you're low in one, you're not going to get very far. So I've created this digital dream big board. We don't have time to go into this today, but remember how I said I have a gift for all of you? I'm going to give away to every single one of you right now my book, Create the Perfect Day. Does that sound good? Okay, awesome. It's simple. It's a hidden link. I've only had one person find it without knowing it. It's createtheperfectday.com. So go there, and if you have any issues, reach out to me. I'll be here tomorrow morning as well. And you each will get a copy of my book, which also includes my planner. I want to go ahead and start wrapping up. I just want to say how grateful I am for and this was from Michael Phelps after receiving the most gold medals of any Olympic athlete in history. What do you think he said? What is he most grateful for? Let's hear it. Family. That's the most common response. No, it was his imagination. So I want each of you to really step back and imagine, because it can happen for you. I want you to know that you deserve the best. I've had a lot of very high-up executives say that they feel guilty, they feel like they don't deserve it. And I want you to know that you have permission and you do deserve it. And I'm one of the few under 20 certified Get Statement coaches in the world. There are secrets out there how to get what you want, and you deserve it. I've created a community of wow power players. We're on a mission to wow people, wow our businesses, and to create a wow life. If any of you are interested, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me, and I'm happy to share more. Thank you, everyone.